So tonight I came up with a realization about the law of attraction whilst I was brushing my teeth. So here it goes. So for the past 9.5 months since my breakup, I was thinking about how I've understood attraction and the universe and how I work within it and my relationship to it. And I was thinking of actually what it was like going through my breakup, not only losing someone I loved, but also the concept of what a breakup is. And the very concept of the belief that when you break up with someone or when you are broken up with, your life is in chaos. You are in a state of sadness, in a state of despair, grief, all of these things, which of course are because you've just lost somebody. But it is also what we're told is supposed to happen. If you kind of look on any social media, if you listen to any stories, if you speak to anyone that's ever been through heartbreak, of course it was usually a tough period. But I remember when I was going through this, yes, I was sad, yes, I was angry, but at the same time, I also understood, I was like, I can snap out of this at any moment. I can literally rewire my brain during this period. I can just decide to be okay in any point of this. And there were moments where I did. But I didn't understand that that was a belief, that the belief is that it's supposed to be sad, when actually that is what you are telling yourself it's supposed to be. And if you are telling yourself that it's supposed to be, you are becoming that thing. And if you're becoming that thing, you are now an attractor for everything around you in the universe. So you're literally telling the universe and telling yourself that you are sad, you're depressed, you're upset, and that you're not supposed to be happy. So what does the universe give you? The universe gives you universal sadness. It gives you difficulty. It gives you frustration. And because you're not getting what you want, it is creating more and more of that. Because you are and you receive what you already are. So you're getting more and more and more of that. So I was getting more angry, more frustrated, more miserable, almost to the extent where I was thinking, I kind of understand what it's like when people talk about extreme depression, because I couldn't see a way out. I knew that my way out was, I will be okay. I'm going to get out of this. I am going to become the man who I envisioned myself for years to be, and doing the actions of that person and living the life of that person. But also, my thoughts at the present moment were, I'm sad, I hate everything, I don't want to be here, drilling it in again and again, speaking to the universe again and again, give me more of this. And that's what I got. And then it took a series of events where I experienced something outside of myself, where I was able to be okay. That was one, when I went to Antibes and I was able to get out of the country for a minute and actually experience something away from my actual life. And then I realised that I was okay, and I was uncomfortable to be okay. I didn't want to be okay. I hated being okay. I was terrified of anything other than the state I'd gotten used to. And then what I understood from this was, now I need to microdose feeling okay. I need to become okay a little bit more each day. And I need to get braver at basically the courage to be happy and to enjoy myself again. And that's what I did. And that's what I'm still doing now. And the more I've done that, the more the universe has gone, so you want a good life, you want to be happy, you want all of this, you want abundance, you want money, you want people, you want friends, you want family, you want romance. Take it, yeah, here you go, it's all here, here. And that's what I've experienced. I've experienced some wonderful things. And at the same time, I've barely experienced anything at all. I've mostly been studying, I've mostly been in extensive kind of paperwork of my own sense of self, and also therapy and all of this stuff. And yet at the same time, if I step out of my life and I look inwards, I've been extremely busy when I didn't think I was being busy. The progress I've made, the maturity, all of these things have been incredible gifts. and things that I couldn't have possibly imagined I'd ever gain, these insights. Incredible, absolutely incredible. And I feel like I haven't even set foot out the door. I've not even put my shoes on yet. I've just been kind of giving myself a pep talk before going outside. And just from going on dates and stuff recently, what I've learned is I'm significantly braver than I thought, and I've got significant, amazing things about myself, which I have denied for years. I have tried to hide and tried to downplay and been almost disgusted at because I didn't want to come across egotistical. And yet these things are gifts and they can shine. Even doing these videos, I kept these fucking videos hidden for years. And these are things, these are insights which some people may listen to. It may just go over people's heads, it may be unhelpful, blah, blah, blah. But if there's one person that it will help, if there's one person that will resonate with this message, one person, then I've done my job. I've literally done my job. I've done good enough. So I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm absolutely pleased, and I'm doing exactly what I said I was going to do. Make a YouTube channel that helps people. Not overcomplicate things, just speak from the heart and actually explain things that I've been through, and actual things I've learned about these things. Actually, through all of this, guess what this video is mainly about? Is from being a person that was completely shut down emotionally to someone that has learnt the ropes and learnt how to walk again, and actually learnt that vulnerability is okay, and vulnerability is the key to connection, to building everything I want, is actually the confidence to step out of the fear and to be the thing that I know I can be, and to do it regardless of if I fail or win, regardless of if no one watches, regardless of if anyone cares. This is all for the sake of just trying and doing my best. And that's what I've done. I've done my best. And I'm so proud of that because I've come so far. So whether it's grief from a death, whether it's a breakup, whether it's just change in your life, whether it's, whatever it is, whatever kind of pain you're going through, or triumphant joy, understand that you're going to get more. It's good to feel these things, but understand that whatever thing you are placing at the center point of your life is the magnet, and whatever you get is whatever you are. So if you're sad right now, start brainwashing yourself. I had to do this. It's taken 9 months to do this. I had to brainwash myself to be all right. And this is by actually being positive unconditionally, regardless of if I believed it, and doing it again and again and again. And what this does is, of course, it never becomes real. But what does happen is you start being positive. You start getting into positive habits, positive mind patterns, positive outlooks, positive results, positive actions. And the second you do this, suddenly you're a positive person. And all the negative has stopped because you haven't fueled it, you haven't fed it. And if there's nothing to feed, it dies. So feed the good thing. Feed everything good about yourself, and you will transform. Water the plants and they will grow. Now this is quite I don't know why I've quite struggled with this particular video, trying to articulate it. As you can probably see, I'm in a state of I'm very tired, but to actually verbalize this has been quite difficult. I don't usually find these videos difficult to verbalize, but just understanding that you have to basically bend your reality. There are no obstacles. You put the obstacles in front of yourself. So stop putting them in front of yourself and there won't be any. If your world is bent out of shape, bend it into shape and keep it that shape. Because you're going to do it regardless anyway. If you're bending it the wrong way, you're going to keep bending it into something even more shit. You're going to bend it and bend it and bend it. It's like if you're taking drugs, you're going to take more drugs and more drugs and more drugs and more drugs until you are literally a crackhead. That's how it works. You just keep going. You fuel the thing. And in order to do the opposite, you've got to resist the thing. Now, of course, no, not everyone that does drugs is going to become a crackhead. That's not what I'm talking about. But you feed everything. You feed everything energy. So feed the good energy, and you shall become one big, beautiful, beautiful tree. Yeah. So this particular video is weirdly worded, but I think you understand what I'm saying. And if you don't, then it doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. But you made it this far, so you know there is something to uncover. So let it sink in, and something will come up. I'll see you guys in the next one. Just keep going.